Imagine going outside to pick up the dog poop, and there it is, a long white worm squirming around in your dog's poop. It's horrifying because you know there's probably more in your dog. You may even panic and worry if your family can get them too. Parasites are a common problem in dogs and cats, and they can lead to health problems. It's important to know what they are and what they can do to affect your pets, but most importantly, what you can do to keep your pets and family safe from intestinal parasites. In this short video, I'm going to cover what you need to know about intestinal parasites in your dogs and cats. We're going to cover what they are, how your pet can get them, natural remedies, and also how to help prevent your pet from getting parasites in the first place. Hey, pet parents, I'm Dr. Katie Woodley, founder of The Natural Pet Doctor. I'm a holistic veterinarian who's on a mission to help pets thrive naturally by empowering pet parents like you. If you're excited to learn more about how you can help your pets achieve optimal health, make sure you hit that subscribe button below. New videos post every Monday on our channel, so make sure you hit the bell to receive notifications so you never miss out on our new content. You can also check out more of our free content at thenaturalpetdoctor.com. So what are intestinal parasites and why are they important? Roundworms, hookworms, tapeworms. These are the most common intestinal parasites we see in our dogs and cats. Intestinal worms can be a serious problem for younger dogs and cats too. Hookworms can lead to life-threatening anemia, and roundworms can lead to malabsorption issues and poor growth and development. In adult dogs, intestinal parasites are occasionally life-threatening. Usually these animals have a weakened immune system and are more likely to experience severe intestinal parasitism and show clinical signs. So how does your dog or cat get intestinal parasites? Okay, where are my poop eaters? This, unfortunately, is the number one reason why your pet becomes infected with roundworms and whipworms. But roundworms can also be passed from the mother to the pup or the kitten through the placenta or in the milk. And this is one of the main reasons why your veterinarian deworms your puppies and kittens so frequently when you first get them. Other routes of transmission include fleas or eating mice, rabbits, or small rodents. So if you have an outdoor cat, you need to be checking stool samples frequently for intestinal parasites. And same with your dogs if you have a dog that's an avid hunter. How do you know if your pet has intestinal parasites? You may notice actual worms in the stool or see rice-like segments on the stool or near the rectum. Your pet may look ill-thrifty or be licking the rectal area frequently. Also, if you have a pet that has recurring or chronic GI symptoms like vomiting or diarrhea that just won't go away. If you haven't checked for intestinal parasites, you need to check a stool sample, especially if you know your pet ate something they shouldn't have, like a rabbit. Now, if you're excited to learn more about the natural remedies you can start implementing right now to help your pets get rid of intestinal parasites, make sure you hit that like button below. So what are some of these amazing natural treatments for intestinal parasites? When you use natural remedies or dewormers in general, it's often recommended to start your protocol around the full moon. Parasites are more active and accessible during these times. And parasites can be really difficult to get rid of, which is why it's imperative to work with your vet and perform routine fecal testing to make sure your pet got rid of those parasites. And keep in mind, each pet is different. There are numerous cases that didn't respond to conventional dewormers and then respond to natural dewormers, but also vice versa. Essential oils can be very powerful. Young Living has a formula called Para-Free, which combines the powerful cleansing and anti-parasitic essential oils of cumin, anise, fennel, vetiver, nutmeg, malaleuca, thyme, clove, along with olive oil leaf extract and sesame seed oil. It comes in a capsule and is primarily used to kill internal parasites in animals. Starting protocols for dogs with Para-Free include 1 capsule per 50 pounds twice a day. And most dogs will tolerate this being put in their food or directly in their mouth, but reduce the dosage if you see loose stools. Cats, kittens, and puppies can also tolerate this blend quite well. I'll post a link below this video for a puppy and kitten deworming cocktail that you can use. Digis is another essential oil blend from Young Living that combines tarragon, ginger, peppermint, juniper, fennel, lemongrass, anise, and patchouli. This is one of the most popular essential oil blends from Young Living because it can be used not only for intestinal parasites, but also for diarrhea, vomiting, nausea, and car sickness. When using this blend over the Parafree, you want to dilute 10 drops of Digis in 2 mils of carrier oil like olive oil. Then place 5 to 10 drops in a small gelatin capsule and give it twice a day. For dogs, 10 drops can be given per 20 pounds of body weight twice daily. Always start with less to see how your pets respond, and many dogs will respond to 1 drop per 20 pounds initially. There are a lot of other natural remedies ranging from herbal medicines, Western to Chinese, to certain foods like garlic, to even using diatomaceous earth. Let's start with garlic. But isn't garlic toxic to pets? Yes and no. So garlic is safe when used in moderation and actually has many therapeutic properties. It has a history of killing parasites and also detoxifies while gently stimulating elimination. The main active component in garlic is allicin, and these are the compounds that kill amoebas and parasites. However, garlic's often misused. Allicin is not present in garlic in its natural state or when used in supplements. When garlic is chopped or otherwise damaged, the enzyme allinase acts on the chemical allicin, converting it into allicin, which is the active component for killing parasites. Allicin's only beneficial when freshly chopped or crushed. So if you see it in supplements, it's mainly acting as a flavoring rather than an antiparasitic. The dose you use for your dog is a quarter clove per 10 pounds body weight per day. And remember to buy it fresh and chop it, crush it 15 minutes before adding it to the food. I don't recommend using it in cats because it is actually toxic for them, causing things like hemolytic anemia. Also, there are mixed results when we look at treating roundworm and hookworm infections with garlic. Another commonly used herb for intestinal parasites is wormwood. This herb has been shown to have anti-parasitic effects on all types of intestinal parasites, including tapeworms. However, the tannins that are present in wormwood can be harsh on the GI tract and can affect the kidneys and liver, leading to diarrhea and adverse effects. If your pet already has kidney and liver issues, I don't recommend using these products. Black walnut is another common anti-parasite treatment. And this herb has actually been known to expel intestinal parasites and even heartworm. However, this herb can also be toxic if the wrong dosage is used. The main issue with using black walnut is that moldy hulls and nuts can contain neurotoxic mycotoxins that can lead to adverse effects like hyperexcitability and muscle tremors. Higher dosages can also lead to GI upset and diarrhea. However, if you're using a veterinary product that's been formulated by veterinarians for short-term usage, that can be effective for expelling parasites. Another commonly used anti-parasitic food is pumpkin seeds. And these contain curcumin, which has been shown to possess anti-parasitic activity since it actually paralyzes the worms and causes them to drop off the intestinal wall. The pumpkin seeds need to be fresh and they can be fed as either a treat or as part of their meal. You'll want to grind them prior to putting them in the food, typically 1 teaspoon per 10 pounds of body weight per day. And then there's diatomaceous earth. If you're using this for pesticide control and as intestinal parasite treatment, you must use food grade. The pool grade version is toxic to your pets. By adding in a quarter teaspoon per day into the food for a small dog up to a teaspoon for larger dogs, this can actually reduce the number of intestinal parasites. Studies have actually shown that free-range organic laying hens, when fed this, had reduced numbers of parasites. Another key fact to remember is that this can be inhaled and can lead to adverse health effects. The shell remnants are irritating to the outside of the worms and make them lose their grip on the intestinal wall. Make sure to protect yourself and your pets when using diatomaceous earth and thoroughly mix it into wet and dog food, canned food, or raw food diet when using this. The above are great options for natural treatments, but what about preventing parasites in the first place? Picking up your pet's poop, cleaning the litter tray regularly are very, very important. This will help reduce the life cycle of your pet possibly ingesting infectious eggs that then turn into intestinal worm infection. And then there's optimizing your pet's diet. By feeding your fur family a biologically appropriate diet like whole cooked food, dehydrated raws, or even a raw diet, your pet's immune system will be stronger. Adding in foods like shredded carrots, fennel, and even papaya can create an adverse environment for intestinal parasites. Improving your pet's microbiome health with digestive enzymes and probiotics will also create a healthier environment that is not conducive for parasites to thrive in. And remember, when your dog and cat have a strong, healthy immune system and GI tract, they're less likely to have parasites externally and internally. By feeding a biologically appropriate diet, reducing the amount of chemicals and drugs you use on your pets, they will be healthier, happier, and live a longer and more vibrant life. If you found this video helpful, click that like button and hit the button to subscribe so you never miss out on our future content that gets released every Monday. As always, I love hearing from amazing pet parents like you. So if you have other pet health topics you'd like to hear about, make sure to leave a comment below. As always, you have the power to help your pet live a long and vibrant life. Together, we can make the change that's needed to help your fur family thrive naturally. Until next time, I'm Dr. Katie. Take care, pet parents.